Welcome, combatants, to another day in the arena. It's your boy James, aka NeuralNet Games, and today I am bringing you my Abzan adventure deck. For those of you who don't know, there's a bunch of buffs to some of the venture mechanics so that you can roll through dungeons and, you know, have some fun with the venture mechanic. And it has been surprisingly good and super fun. I won't be bringing you another venture deck after this, though. It's just two. I wanted to do two because I really wanted to try and use Varis Silverymoon Ranger. So reach, ward 1, 3/3 for 3 mana, and whenever you cast a creature or planeswalker spell, venture into the dungeon. Can only happen once per turn. And then whenever you complete a dungeon, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. I wanted to use this guy, and I wanted to use the Yuan-Ti Fang-Blade. So it's a 3/3 death touch, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon. I wanted to use these two because I felt like they could synergize really well with Inquisitor Captains and Maul the Skyclaves. So anytime you have death touch and first strike, they can't stop you from attacking. Like, it's just that simple. 99% of the time. And then we've also got our Triumphant Adventurers, which when they attack, they have death touch and they have first strike when they attack. And so people have a really hard time stopping us from attacking. And we're also creating a ton of value in this deck and mana fixing so that we can really just combo off. So mana fixing, we've got Prosperous Innkeeper generating treasure tokens and getting us a bunch of life. And then what we do is we go Inquisitor Captain and we get to play something that's 3 mana. So, you know, we can go turn 2 Prosperous Innkeeper, turn 3 Inquisitor Captain. Or we can go turn 2 A-Cloister Gargoyle into a Nadaar, into an Inquisitor Captain, and a Varis Silverymoon. Or even A-Cloister Gargoyle into Varis Silverymoon, into Inquisitor Captain. And then you're going to venture into the dungeon just a lot. And you're going to be rolling through dungeons. It's actually a really good deck. It took me a while to get to this list. I probably tested this deck, I'm going to say, for 3 to 4 hours yesterday after I finished my other adventure deck, just trying to get the exact right list, because Triumphant Adventurer into Varis Silverymoon Ranger, that's such a hard name to say, is a bit awkward. And I just had I had more Toskis in before, and I was running Barrowin here, Barrowin of Clan Under, and I just couldn't quite get it there. Didn't feel explosive enough. And then I was also running some other stuff in here. I was running the Orator, the guy who can get Vigilance or First Strike or Death Touch or whatever. He's a 2/2 for 2 mana. I was running the Orator in there, and then I changed that out. Like, I've made so many changes to this deck. I had 4 of these, then I had 2, then I had 1. I mean, it just, yeah, it took a lot to get to this list. But this list is actually really good. Intrepid Adversary on like turn 6 when you have 6 mana and you've got death touching first strikers and vigilant guys and Maul the Skyclaves out, it is a problem for anybody. So good. And also Toski here can get us a ton of cards. It's a pretty mid-range deck, but it does have the potential to be very strong on turn 4 if you get the exact right pulls. Anyways, what else we got here? We got 4 Vanishing Verse, you know, just to get rid of things. Although, oh my God, today and in testing, I've just encountered so many multicolored things. I don't know. Let me know if you think this belongs as the only removal, essentially, right? Because sometimes you can get screwed. Like in testing, I lost a game to a damn Velomachus because I had a Vanishing Verse instead of an Infernal Grasp. You know what I mean? Let me know. A-Cloister Gargoyle, of course, it's only 2 mana now, and it becomes a 3/3 flyer. And if you've completed a dungeon, have Nadaar, it's a 4/4 flyer for 2 mana. Very, very strong. Couple of Emeria's calls, because it is a mid-range deck, and because we have a decent amount of mana fixing and scrying, we can very often get to 7 mana. I don't know if I played it in these games, but it will come up. It's definitely worth it if you have the wild cards. 24 total lands. 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrant. I'm not running any Field of Ruin in here just to make the deck more consistent. Oh, we didn't talk about Agadeems. Agadeems is sick in this deck. Super sick. Innkeeper, Nadaar, Inquisitor Captain. Stuff like that. Like, boom, out of nowhere, you've got this huge board and you just venture and you just roll through a dungeon. Just so delicious and beautiful. Super, super fun deck. I had a great time with the venture mechanic. It's really fun. I really actually enjoy it. Anyways, if you liked the deck, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. You guys know the spiel. If you don't turn on the notifications, YouTube might not notify you right away when these videos come out. So turn on that little bell, then you'll get notified as soon as I put out these cool decks. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the positivity in the comments, and let's get to it. Okay, on the play with a pretty fantastic hand, actually. Pretty darn fantastic. The question is, do I want to go Intrepid first? Or Prosperous first? Let's go Prosperous first. Start getting some life. Could be an aggressive deck here, right? We got Gruul, could be Gruul Werewolves, which means my Vanishing Verse is going to be worse than average. And we're going to get a Yuan-Ti Fang-Blade out, and then we can go Intrepid and pump everybody up. If they go Tovolar here, it's going to be pretty rough against their Vanishing Verse. Classic Naturalist into Vanishing Verse is pretty rough. But if we can get our Intrepid out and pump everybody up, so that gets them to 3 mana regardless, I'm not going to block. I'm going to Intrepid, get the Yuan-Ti. Halpack Piper is totally fine. Oh, we get this first. That's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Let's go Cloister Gargoyle. Or is Yuan-Ti better? Cloister gets us there sooner, but Yuan-Ti is probably more value overall. Let's start getting into the old dungeon here, and then we'll pump everybody up too, and they're gonna have a very hard time dealing with us. Scry 1, Triumphant Adventurer is good. I can Triumphant and pump Intrepid. This is gonna be really good. This is a good start. As soon as I switch this deck around to having Inquisitor Captains, got pretty damn solid. Okay, so we gotta make sure that it doesn't go to night. Oh, we're not gonna be able to stop it now. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna pump up our board and outrun them. All right, that is nice. That is nice. That's really nice. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? I can put an Intrepid out. I can not Vanishing Verse. I need to double spell to turn it back to day, right? If I double spell Triumphant Adventurer, right? And then I can kill the Wild Song Howler. Or I go Intrepid. We're gonna let him know. So we've got that and that. Helena and Elena comes out next. That's just a huge play, right? I didn't have my Vanishing Verse up and they managed to get into that. Okay, so Vanishing Verse, Intrepid Adversary, double spell. Or I get 1 pump here and get 3/3 death touches. Nobody's first strike, right? Who's Trample? Is anyone Trample? And then I can't Vanishing Verse anyone else. We're gonna fully pump right now. Okay. I think we're actually gonna attack with one of these guys. I got to get through this dungeon too. I know I didn't double spell, but I'm going to double spell next time. Okay, so they trade 1. Do they have removal for our Yuan-Ti? This gets it at a 3-point removal too, right? We can never target her. Okay. So I guess we have to trade here, right? Do they have some sort of combat trick? Yeah. Okay, let's just do this. There's nothing else we can do. If they have a combat trick, they have a combat trick. Okay, they're just going to give it trample. Right, with Tovolar. But what just happened there? What did they do? No, they can't cast Helena and Elena. That was a bit nonsensical, wasn't it? Let's go Triumphant Adventurer with DEATHTOUCH. Yeah. And let's get into A-Cloister Gargoyle here. Let us get a treasure token here. Do I need a treasure token? No, I don't, because Vanishing Verse is not going to work on anything. This is going to have hexproof forever. It's okay. We got things we can do here. I have to attack with the Yuan-Ti. Okay, we do combat damage. We get it back to day, and now they can't turn it either, right? Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. The flyer to get damage in? Intrepid Adversary is probably a no. Triumphant Adventurer can't be stopped anyways, so that's extra damage right away, right? Let's get it at a range of like a 3-point spell. If they're running any burn, right? They're running snow covered here, so maybe they're running frostbite, so that'll put it at a 3-point burn range. I mean, they could always burn the Intrepid first and then get there, but... we're pretty close here. They can block 2, so I can get 7, 12, 15 here. They play a Tenacious Pup and then a Helena and Elena, I guess? Oh, they go Cemetery Prowler instead? Why aren't they getting that Helena and Elena out? We are 1 away, so we are going to get into the dungeon here. This has Trample and Vigilance. Okay. They're down to Helena and Elena and 1 other card. I can get the Prowler here. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can also Nadaar. And we're going to have a dungeon completed. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, dungeon deck power. Okay, they can block a bunch, right? If I attack with everybody, what happens? They block 6, 5, right? 6, 5, and 4. Yeah, we don't have lethal. This is just sending this to its death. This deck is so hard to deal with. We're going to go Tomb of Annihilation here and make them lose life. We're going to try and close the deal here. We're going to switch up the old dungeon plan. Get rid of that land. Okay, no problemo. We got blockers. We ain't gonna die. We're gonna win. Against that start, I think this deck has some potential for sure. It's so hard to stop me from attacking in this deck with all the Death Touch, Maul, the Skyclave. The Intrepids are actually going to be huge, I think, in this. Okay. They still don't even have lethal on board. I mean, they just have a Helena and Elena. The game is over. They have reach with Helena and Elena. So they'll be able to block one thing, right? They get one thing back, right? So let's just go like this. Hexproof, indestructible. Something can get trample though, 1, 2, but if they do, they don't play anything else, right? So what do they get to here? That's 1, 2, 3 extra damage. So let's say they do it here, right? He gets to 14 and gets me 11. He can't get to both and pump. That's 22. 2 red. They can both gain trample here, though. I'm going to think about this real closer. So they both get trample, right? That's 21, 26 damage. Minus 6 is 20 damage. Nailed it. That's math. They're tapped out too if they do that, right? Hello. Loving it. That's not a great hand. Not on the play. I mean, it's good against clerics. But I essentially have to draw 2 lands in 2 turns to get to a curve out. I have to mulligan. That's better, I guess. We'll get rid of one Emeria's Call. And we've got to go Deathcap Glade into Emeria's Call. Right? To actually curve out here. Get a little bit of curve action going. Although I don't know what I'm curving into now. Holy mackerel. Okay, well, we can get their turn 2 play here. Yeah. We're definitely going for it here. I can Vanishing Verse next turn. This comes in tapped. We're going to be in really good shape. Yeah, bring that in tap so we don't lose more life. Death Touch, no blocks. Does not have first strike on defense. Ooh, I actually don't need to do that now. See if they make a mistake. Go Phandelver, Scry 1. Yuan-Ti is pretty solid. Just attack first to see if they make a mistake. Even if they Blizzard Brawl, they're probably going to Blizzard Brawl here on the Tenacious Pup. And so I'm never going to be able to make a difference there. See what they get. Old Growth Troll is good for them. Okay. What's Inquisitor Captain here? Yuan-Ti's actually better than Varis here because it stops them from attacking. The troll just dies. Treasure? Probably, right? To curve out and get an Agadeem's going at some point here in the near future once we start losing creatures. Because we're blocking with the Yuan-Ti. And if they Blizzard Brawl it, well, the ropes. Why did they kill the captain? Okay. The captain is not useful anymore. Give me a flippin' break on that. Well, I guess Agadeem's is going to be good now, isn't it? Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I need 2 more mana to get there, right? I cannot double spell. What do I got in the dungeon here? Target creature gets -4/-0 is pretty good. What do I got in there? I need to get to 4. And then what's my next one? Yeah, it's got to be Yuan-Ti first. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll be at 6 mana with the Innkeeper's Treasure. And then we need 1 more mana for a full Agadeem's. Okay. They've had just a perfect hand here. 4 land. Okay, we get a Varis. Damn it. This is so flippin' awkward. I draw a card if I just attack, right? Okay, there's a land. Okay, so what the heck am I doing? I'm going here, right? Prosperous Innkeeper into Varis. Should have went the other way. I get life this way, but I think venturing into the dungeon is actually better. We get to 11. What are they going to do? Do they have the next perfect spell for me here? And what are they at? We got to trade. This has trample. This has trample. That's a 6/4 with trample now. So we're going to go... What does Varis get me? Whenever you complete a dungeon, create a token. Okay, I think we just go here, right? How many creatures am I going to get back? What's my turn 3? Varis is probably better, right? So let's just go. Let's prevent as much damage as we can. Whew. Okay, and we do get the Vanishing Verse. So, what's in 2 in gets me to the dungeon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 mana gets me to 4, right? Can I fight them off? I think we're going this way. And Varis and Inquisitor Captain. And if I attack in... Oh, I'm just 1 mana short, you know? If I attack in with both, I get to stop a creature from attacking. I get... target creature can't attack, which would be this. No. Ooh, create a treasure token. Don't want that. Nice. Can we pull it off? How much more mana do they have? So now they attack with the troll, right? That gets to 6. That's 10 minus 4 is 6. I have to let it go. These both have trample. If I don't let it go, I get to block there. Yeah, okay. I think we can survive still. As soon as they spend the mana, we nuke it. And I think we go here, right? Woohoo, we're still there. We're still going. I didn't want to risk them having like a veil or something, right? Okay, what's next in here? Target creature gets -4, -0. And then draw a card. And then what do I have here? 1, 2, 3. I don't have enough for the Agadeems. I'm at 4 life. I have to go for it. Okay, let's see. See what we get with our card. Oh, we get a Nadaar. Okay. Can we hang on? Scry 1, Yawning Portal, you gain 1 life. Getting 1 life may mean the difference between life and death. We're 1 damage away. Can we hold on? They're 1 damage from being able to kill us. They're going to attack with the Tenacious Pup, right? I'm going to just play with my card here. I mean, I have to block here. If they've even got a Snakeskin Veil or anything, I'm dead. Have to. There's the land. Double Agadeems. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Is it Nadaar? It's Prosperous Innkeeper and Yuan-Ti, maybe? Or is it Nadaar? It's probably Nadaar. We have 2 Death Touchers here. And they have to start block, and they have to block, right? With the Howlpack Piper. We get to 6. Scry 1. We don't want that. Okay, what's next in the dungeon? Target creature can't attack. And scry 2. Just holding them off. They must be just like, are you kidding me right now? They have to block one. If either one dies, yeah, that's the one to block. Jerk. Not cool. They get a Burly Breaker at 6/5. And then, do we want... They should have waited. Is it worth it to kill the Innkeeper? I can create skeletons if I can double dungeon next, right? And I'll get life. Okay, not exactly what we wanted, but... I have to double dungeon here. A-Cloister Gargoyle and Yuan-Ti. Oops, did I just attack with the Prosperous Innkeeper? That's not what I meant to do. I can play both of these cards now, though. No mana. A-Cloister Gargoyle is good. Old Growth Troll dies. Nadaar dies. They're at 1. We're going to win this game, I think. Do they have a fight spell? They don't. We've won it. We've pulled it off. I made a mistake attacking with the Innkeeper, but... oh. Okay, so I guess we go... Who do we want to kill? I guess we kill the Burly Breaker, right? I guess we haven't technically won yet, but I think we're going to win. And now they have to block here. I get a A-Cloister Gargoyle. I get to roll through my deck now. It wasn't an instant win like I thought, but... Okay, what do we do here? Yeah, Intrepid Adversary, right? Auto pay. Auto pay. And I think we got it right. Not quite, but... One life again. Oh, what a game. What a game. Good game. Yeah. Yay, I got into a game. Okay, we're going to keep this. We're 1 mana away from Inquisitor Captain Festival. So you just missed a game. I was playing control deck. Question is, do I do this? Otherwise I take 3 life. You know what? It doesn't matter if I take 3 damage. I'm against Azorius control. I gotta turn up the heat here. So hopefully we can get a green. Oh, it's just a cleric deck. Okay. It's not monocolored. That would be why. Okay, I guess it's just the gargoyle here. Kinda sad, but what's the best thing to do against them? I'm tempted to go Veils of Fear here. It's pretty close. Probably go here just for the treasure token. Yeah, that's still good. It's going to be good against their Valkyries and all that other stuff. This is going to be a pain for us, though. It is. So we're going to have to kill everything else they have. And we're going to have to outspeed them here. Okay, so I can Vanishing Verse that, right? And then next turn, maybe I just play this tapped. The damage is going to be relevant here, actually. But so is playing a Prosperous Innkeeper. That's probably better overall. I could actually Vanishing Verse the Tabaraks here too. And I can play the Agadeems for 3 next turn. That's probably going to be the best play. Well, let's see what they do here. Okay, let's get rid of that. They've had a perfect hand. Except for Lunarch Veteran. Outside of Lunarch Veteran, they've had a perfect hand. But I'll play my own Inquisitor Captain here. Although their Cleric of Life's Bond is, you know, pretty good against this deck. Oh, I'm going to have to deal with that fairly soon too. No blocks at this point. That's just disgusting. I'm pretty much going to die here, I think. Where's my venture stuff? Oh, Death Touch is very handy right now. Super handy. No attacks. We can Vanishing Verse their Voice of the Blessed as long as they can't get to 4 counters this turn. Another flippin' Inquisitor Captain. Get out of here. I mean, I guess I have to as well. I think I'm gonna have to Prosperous and Vanishing Verse though, right? Oh, that's just annoying. They get my captain here now. And then I kill their Voice of the Blessed. Or something along those lines, right? Okay, so I kill the Yuan-Ti and the Cleric of Life's Bond here, right? We get to 5. And then I trade my captain for their captain. Okay, and then I Vanishing Verse the Voice of the Blessed, I guess. I can't do both, so I guess I just have to do this. I play this tapped, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then I Vanishing Verse here. Okay, is it the Innkeeper? It's probably the Gargoyle at this point, although, how far away am I? I'm so far away. I'm so far away. If I was like closer, I would probably wait and I would sack an Innkeeper. But we're going to be able to get a bunch of life here. They get a Pyre. Pyre, that is just dastardly right now. Dastardly. They have had it all. They have had it all. We're going to get a captain. They're going to go to another captain. Oh, they go to an aura. Okay. That's not the worst. The flyer is the worst thing for me right now. Okay, it's gotta be... Here, it sucks I have to do it this way, but... Get something else with Death Touch. Get a bunch of life here. I guess it's Nadaar. Probably the blocker, right? And get a couple more life. Like, this deck can go off. Look at that. We're going toe-to-toe here. The Pyre of Heroes is going to be a bit of a problem. But I have so much life gain right now. Lesser mana value. So what do they get? They get an Inquisitor. They get a spell. Okay, they decided to do that. They get to take my Varis, which I can still cast. And it has reach. I can't cast it. I only have 1 green. Okay. And they have to get to what? If you have at least 15 more life, so they have to get to 35 life. Now the question is, what do I do here? They don't get anything out of it. Oh, they get a cleric. Oh yeah, right. They get the clerical life spawned. I was thinking it was 1 less. That's okay though. We get a Death Toucher now too, and we get a bunch more life. This has double strike, so I don't think we're going to be able to do anything just yet. I probably should have blocked with the old goblin there, I guess. If I attack with Nadaar, what do I get? I get to a 4/4. That's not going to be good enough. They can get 5 on me in the air. Not having this green is super painful. Super painful. I need some card draw. I didn't get enough dungeon stuff either. I mean, I'm literally how many turns in? I'm on the 2nd level of the dungeon. That's pretty bad. That's probably going to kill me. That's going to... Yeah, that's the game. At the beginning of your end step. Can I even do enough damage? I need to do... How much damage? 14 damage? I'm dead. Yeah, it's the beginning of their end step. I thought it was the next turn. Okay, it's all good. Oh my god, do I have to mulligan again? God damn it. Green and white, I can play an Intrepid. I have to mulligan. I mean, this is no good. That's complete garbage too. Oh my god, man. That's 3 mulligans now? Oh, I've had to mulligan so much today. This deck has 24 flippin' land. I mean, that's my only saving grace right there. Holy. Crazy. Of course, dude. I gotta go against goddamn clerics with this start. I'm gonna go triumphant first. I have to. I want to get rid of that Lunarch, but I gotta save it for the Righteous Valkyrie or the Voice of the Blessed. White and white. And black. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, I'm tempted right now. I am actually tempted. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what are we doing here? Black or green? It's got to be green, right? But Agadeem's later on is good. If it's green, I get a Varis out. And I can Vanishing Verse that Voice of the Blessed. Yeah, okay. And then I can Maul, I can Varis. Damn it. Is it better to do this? Yeah, it is. And then I'll just Inquisitor Captain next turn. We're going for the Lost Mine of Phandelver. The fourth land there is good. And then I don't have to play the Agadeems right away. Yeah. What do they get at 4? Of course. And they get the perfect pull. Jesus H. Christ right now. Okay, what do I want to get to? To white, right? Or do I want to get to black? Black with Agadeems kicking around, I think. Righteous Valkyrie's just so good right now, though. Triumphant Adventurer. Token or Goblin? Token. Try and keep their life down here and just start rampaging through. Okay, we take 2. So, if I go here, I can double spell with the Agadeems. Or I can double spell right now, actually. Is it Varis and then Cloister? Yeah, it is. Then I'll get them all going. Target creature gets -4/-0, sure. If I do it to Aura, yeah. I do it there and I can attack with my Inquisitor Captain too, right? Draw a card. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's good. Do I want to get to 5 mana? Yes, I have to get to 5 mana here. I could wait, though. Let's just play it. Then I don't want to take any extra damage. Let's get to here. Creature can't attack, right? And start getting some huge value here because we can just rip through the dungeon right now. Prosperous Innkeeper is no good right now. I want something to kill that Righteous Valkyrie. Okay, we kept them fairly low, but they can gain life pretty damn fast right now. Especially if they can play another Righteous Valkyrie. That's good. That's going to be 4 life, right? 5 life. So they're going to be pretty close to 27. Okay, let's go Vanishing Verse. The old Valkyrie here. Yeah. I only have 1 flippin' white mana. That is just dastardly. Yeah, they don't get it back. Let's start dungeon delving. Token? Yes, so I can play them all the Skyclaves this turn. And they scoop. Get out of here, clerics. Get your face out of here. Get out of here, clerics. Oh my god, man. Oh, the only yeah. Dastardly. But I have this is a pretty good set right here of cards. If I go black here, I can cast all these things, so. Okay. Oh, and we do get another land too. That is good. But we're probably against a burn deck here, so the Triumphant Adventurer may not last long. I expect to play with fire right here. No? Just considering. Or Spikefield Hazard, right? Play with fire. Nostradamus right here, kids. Okay, so we're going to have to outvalue them, right? So I think, yeah, we definitely go to the Innkeeper. This comes in tapped, right? Innkeeper, and then next turn, Inquisitor Captain. This is going to be a value game here, and then we should be able to play an Intrepid at some point and do some really, really cool stuff. Yeah. They're in big trouble. Unless they can pull off some sort of miracle. Unless they have a perfect hand. Because we're going to start gaining life here. Yuan-Ti or Varis? It's going to be Varis. And we'll just trade our Inquisitor Captain here. I don't care. If it's a Tyrant, that's going to be one of their best plays for them. Town Razor Tyrant, the dragon. If they start just nuking things with spells, I mean, that's not the end of the world. Varis is a pain because they have to... he has word 1. We can Vanishing Verse something. We can Cloister Gargoyle. And that'll give us 2 into our dungeon. So I'll probably do that next. Depends. I'd like to double spell here if I can. Okay, double spell absolutely essential right now. So it's going to be Cloister Gargoyle and Vanishing Verse. And we're going to double dungeon delve here. We're going through Fandelver so we can get make sure we get a good card here, hopefully, with the Scry. That'll do. Yeah, they're in big trouble here. Token treasure or a goblin? I'm going treasure token. Maybe I can get into a 6-mana Intrepid when it happens. So let's go also Vanishing Verse here. Then I can attack with everybody. They don't have enough for that. Okay, they Brittle Blast Mr. Varis. Okay, no problemo. We're gonna put the heat on them now because we're gonna have we have some life link, right? We got the Prosperous Innkeeper. We know we got an Inquisitor Captain. We're getting a couple life that way. As Vigilance anyways, right? All right. Value Town. That's where you're at right now, boys and girls. That's where you're at right now. We're not blocking now. I mean, understand when you're the beatdown and when you're not. I guess they can't block the Inquisitor Captain anyways. I take that back. Yeah, that's not going to do it for you. Nadaar 100%. Yep. And they're done. Venture, baby. Welcome to the dungeon.